Andrew here with G6 Family. Welcome to our 4-day adventure where we visit Rocky Mountain National Park, where we drive the Trail Ridge Road and hike some of the best hikes in the park. We visit Estes Park, and we also visit the city of Grand Lake, and we'll share one of our biggest mistakes on this trip. Welcome to Rocky Mountain National Park. Where are we at?
Clayton, New Mexico. Not make it to Estes Park.
We made it to Jellystone.
We are on our first stop at Old Fall River Road, which is an entrance into Rocky Mountain National Park.
Hey, I prefer y'all not to break your ankle on the first day.
We did not decide to come on this trip until the last minute, so my research is not as in-depth as it usually is, which is kind of crazy for such a big crowded park.
So this is all Horseshoe Falls. Mon Lake Dam got eroded and failed in 1982. All of the dam water washed and flooded everything. That's where all these boulders came from. The dam actually eroded because of the culvert that was actually draining the water below the dam. It got eroded away, and over time that dam just freaking washed away, and it made it all the way to Estes Park. Free mini golf.
Now they gotta watch Happy Gilmore. Nice.
Get the home run, baby.
3.
We just successfully got a reservation for the time entry into Rocky Mountain National Park, the Bear Lake area. So if you're unfamiliar, you have to have a timed entry pass to get into Rocky Mountain National Park. The park itself, you can get into anytime before 9 or after 2 without a reservation. But the Bear Lake area, you have to have a reservation. Between 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. is only for reservation people. So this time, there was different times you could pick between. I really wanted like 7 to 9 o'clock. They're in 2-hour increments on the hour. So 5 to 7 and then 6 to 8 and blah, blah. So I wanted the 7 o'clock or even the 8 o'clock would have been great. But I could not. Every time I would click them and get into like the pay part, it would just spin and spin and spin and then tell me I had no internet. And it was really stressful. And so Andrew was also having the same issues on his phone. He was also trying to do it. So I walked away and was able to get a 5 a.m. I just was quickly getting through. I was just wanting to get something. So I got a 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Dear Lord.
And make sure to smash that subscribe button.
There's usually a line that's gonna take about 30 to 45 minutes. So if we miss our 5 to 7 window, we're not gonna be able to get into the park. So, woodpecker up there. We gotta get going.
Cool, it's a baby. There's a baby behind its mommy.
Coyote, the lip in the coyote. So it's okay.
Alright, we got here at 7 o'clock and the parking lot was full up top. So we had to drive back down here and get on the shuttle. That leaves every 7 minutes.
We're doing these 4 lakes.
So where are you going? 4 lakes are this way.
Oh yeah.
First lake.
If it's not.
We're gonna take a water break because our kids are whiners this morning, which is okay. We're 1 mile in. You get to see a little bitty waterfall 1 mile in, and then second stop, Dream Lake. 2 of 4, Dream Lake. Third stop, Emerald Lake. Here we come. We're 1.5 miles in and we have to take another break. We're taking a break about every half mile for my kiddos.
We weren't on the way down. It's just a lot of uphill.
Drones of people going up and down up there. They have 200 pre-reserved for the time slots, and then they open up 200 the night before. So there's 400 from 4 to 6, 400 from 5 to 7, 6 to 8, 7 to 9, and so forth.
So it's still a lot of people, but if they didn't do it, it would be an uncontrollable amount of people.
So you have to get here early, because if you wait till 7 to 9, you still have the 400 and 800 people in the morning that already came.
So if you get here early, you're only dealing with 400 or 800 people. But that's the only time we could get, so. Stop number 3, Emerald Lake. What is the tallest peak in Rocky Mountain National Park?
Mount Everest. Rocky Mountain National Park.
Is it long?
Rocky Mountain.
Is it
Tall
called
mountain.
Is it Long's Peak?
Long's Peak.
I said that.
Long's Peak is the only 14er in Rocky Mountain. How tall is it?
14 miles.
14er means over 14,000 feet, so how tall is it?
14 million miles. 14,000 miles.
It is
14,000 feet.
I don't know. It's 14,259 feet. Fourth stop, Hayeha Lake, 1.2 miles. The third of the park lies above the tree line, which makes it the highest altitude park in the US on average. We're almost there. Milo, you're going the hardest way, buddy. But I like it. Hayeha Lake, stop number 4. Prettiest of them all. What is the most commonly seen animal in the Rocky Mountain National Park?
Bear.
It has big antlers.
Oh, deer. Moose. Elk. No,
Moose.
Chipmunk.
Moose.
Wait, was
Chipmunk.
that Yeah.
A little BS section with everybody.
BS.
In case you were wondering where the other 2 kids are, Aubrey had to work and had cheer. Cohen had band practice and soccer because he plays in a tournament this weekend.
God, you freaking cheated.
So we just kept the 2 winners. 1 Jack.
BS.
Go.
1-5.
Nope. Yes.
I think we're done for the night. I think it's time to brush our teeth and go to bed.
This morning's hike is not in the Rocky Mountain National Park. It is actually right outside it because we needed to go hiking with our dogs, and Rocky Mountain National Park does not allow dogs on hikes. There's only a select few national parks that allow dogs. So we are on the North Fork Trail, and this trail follows the fork of the Big Thompson River, where we will be hiking along. Kelly has a very, very bad toenail that's bleeding, so she had to stop and put a Band-Aid on it so she can make it through this hike. What'd you think about the hike, Milo?
Good.
What'd you think about it compared to yesterday?
Better.
Why?
Because it didn't have a lot of uphills.
What'd you think about the hike today?
It was pretty good.
Better than yesterday or the same?
It was better.
Why?
Because it wasn't just uphill.
I liked it better, obviously, because we had our dogs with us, and I love a river. So.
Better than
And there was
yesterday?
no one on the trail.
We saw 4 people.
Total.
Onward-o!
That's tough.
Oh, we're going to the visitor center from Estes Park. We had lunch down here, grabbed a couple sweatshirts. We ate at Poppy's Pizza and Grill. I had a burger that was disgusting, but I had a wheat beer that was great. It was called Estes Park Longs Peak Raspberry Wheat, which is brewed and bottled here. The boys just had a little cheese pizza, and she had some sort of a wrap.
The sweet potato fries were 5-star.
3.5 stars out of 5. Every national park, we get a token, a keychain, and a magnet. We got all 3. Chasm Falls, first turnout off the old Fall River Road. Welcome to the highest visitor center in the national park system at 11,796 feet. And it's the end of July and it's 48 degrees. And it's awesome. So we were driving back to the campsite, and you know, elk kind of roam around Estes Park everywhere. But we saw all of these elk. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, like 15, 20 just hanging out in the baseball field. So we stopped to look at them. There's a bunch of babies out there, mamas. There's signs everywhere that says, mamas will protect their babies. Do not approach. So close. See you, buddy. All right, little eggs and bacon for dinner. What's better than breakfast for dinner, right? So I'm the only one eating this because Kelly ate salad, Milo ate a grilled cheese, and Porter ate 2 eggs. So, bon appetit, Andrew. We are headed back into the park to take the Trail Ridge Road and do all of the turnoffs. So stay tuned. It should be a fantastic drive. Good night. Starting off this morning, going to Alberta Falls. What scenic road goes high up in the mountains, and it's one of the most scenic drives in the park?
Huh?
What road is it?
What road what?
I just said
The scenic road. Is that it?
the scenic road we drove.
I know. Is it called scenic road?
No, it's not called scenic road.
Altitude road.
Starts with a T.
Trail Ridge Road. Hey, what season's the best season to visit Rocky Mountain?
Summer. Summer. No, winter.
Not winter.
Yeah?
Might be winter,
I would say summer.
but it's summer. What date was Rocky Mountain National Park established?
Cool.
Established 1970,
No.
A little bit before that.
1840, 1920,
Oh, you went too high.
1915.
You got it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Can you grab his bag?
Welcome to Alberta Falls. The hike continues up that way. You can actually cross the falls if you're daring enough. You want to stay away from people. Keep going. You got it? You just have to. Now what? So we've been here 3 days and I haven't seen any like big predatory birds like eagles, falcons, hawks, or any bears. Short little hike. It's actually a short little walk. Welcome to Bear Lake. All right, where are we going?
We are going to the bus.
Let's go. We got the bus to ourselves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at the turkeys crossing the street. Baby turkeys.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. They're so cute.
Going to Sprague Lake.
There is horseback riding stables here and picnic area, a great place for a picnic. We were told by a ranger that moose hang out here. We don't see any, but there's a fly fishing class going on. It's a really pretty lake with the mountains in the background. You can hike around it. It's less than a mile.
We're not doing that, and it's too early for lunch, so we came, we saw, there is no moose. Moving on.
We are at our first official stop. This is Mini Parks Curve. It's about 7.5 miles in. The parking lot's on your right. And those clouds over there is the tallest mountain in this park called Long's Peak. It's the only 14-footer in the park, and it's covered in the clouds. There's also Marine Park and Beavers Park down below, where you can typically see a lot of wildlife.
2 miles above sea level at Rainbow's Curve. There is one hike we did. It's called Alluvial Fan. That's where it flooded.
All
the
that
way
white
from up there.
sediment. Yep. And then you can also see Fall River winding through, which is around the road that we took.
That's Fall River,
Yep.
right there.
And then that big park down there is called Horseshoe Park. And it has, if you can see the river, Fall River is going through it. It's making a lot of horseshoe shapes. That's why it's called that.
Right there.
And we are at Rainbow Curve. And the temperature has changed quite a bit. Also here at Rainbow Curve, there are restrooms if you need them. We're at Rock Cut, the next stop here. They cut the rock to make the road back in about 1930. This is a good stop to see wildlife. We've seen marmot and pika down here. There's also restrooms and a half-a-mile hike through the tundra. So it's a great stop to learn about all the wildlife up here and the flowers and stuff that grow in such a cold climate. We made it past the Alpine Visitor Center and we're about to make our way down to Milner's Pass and then the Farview Curve. We are at Milner's Pass where the continental divide is. Every snow that melts or the rain that falls on this side goes to the Pacific Ocean out west towards California. Everything that melts and flows down this side will all drain out towards the east and to the Atlantic Ocean. Also up here is Poudre Lake. We are at the Farview Curve. Right out in front of us is the Never Summer Mountains. They usually have snow way into the summer. And then on the south side is the Kawanishi Valley. Okay, update from the car. We are on the other side of the park, so we're heading into the west side of the park. The kids have had enough of the mountainous views. They can't do another pullover. So now they're on their iPads, their devices. There are a bunch of pullouts. I would say pull out as much. I can't say that.
We drove all the way through Rocky Mountain National Park and we ended up at Grand Lake City, which has the Grand Lake. If I had to do it all over again, I think I would stay in the city of Grand Lake because the lake is prettier than Estes Lake and is not as crowded. And it just kind of has one main thoroughfare through the city. It's just more our vibe. But we planned this trip in like a day.
We just got back from the Stanley Hotel and the nighttime tour. They offer a bunch of tours. They even offer a Shining specific tour. And they wouldn't let us film on the tour, but we did take some pictures. It was a little cheesy, but I think you know that when you're going into it. I really liked it. As someone who enjoys the supernatural, as someone who loves Stephen King's books and The Shining in particular, I thought it was very entertaining. Now, there wasn't mentioned on the nighttime tour, they didn't talk about The Shining, but there was hints of it. Like we went into the billiards room and there was red rum written on a mirror. You still got like a little taste of it. The hotel itself is absolutely beautiful. I would love to stay the night there. It is $10 to park, but they give you a $5 off coin that you can use on food or drinks or whatever. And you can actually take the free shuttle from the city as well. They have a coffee shop, a lot of different restaurants and bars. So what was your favorite thing about today?
Ice cream at the lake.
Ice cream. What kind of ice cream did you get?
Mango.
Mango. What was your least favorite thing?
Walking with my toes.
Your blister.
My least favorite thing was the drive back.
From the lake. It was so long.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing?
The chicken strips.
Your chicken strips at Penelope's.
Yeah.
My least favorite thing of the day was the drive back from Grand Lake because it was 2 hours. And that lake that was so big and beautiful with the mountains in the background. Alo was knowing how cool that was and how we did not know. And we didn't book a lot of time to get there, to be there. I actually think I would have preferred to stay there over Estes and maybe just come into Estes for a day and do the Stanley in the little town. I think my high would also be eating ice cream by Grand Lake. It was really sweet. But I also really liked the Stanley. It was beautiful. I wanted to go to room 217, but I don't think we're allowed to go up unless we stay there. So
My low of the day, the Stanley Hotel.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I just don't think I've ever watched The Shining all the way through.
But Dumb and Dumber was also filmed there.
I know, but
Well,
that was only one scene.
so that was your low. What was your high?
Probably the falls hike.
Yeah, it was cool.
Good night.